There was a time when all I had in my life was my phone. No laptop, no savings, no clear plan. Just a phone and a lot of overthinking. Because everywhere I looked, people were saying, you need capital, you need equipment, you need connections. And I kept saying to myself, what can I actually start with just this phone? Because the truth is, when you feel stuck, when you're not looking for big ideas, you're looking for something real you can start today. So in this video, I want to share with you online businesses I would personally choose if I had to start again, using nothing but my phone. Hi beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. If you're waiting for the perfect time to start, this is your reminder that sometimes all you need is what's already in your hands. Let's get into it. Business idea number one that you can start just with a phone, on your phone. Let me start with something very real for me. I began content creating using just my phone. Even now, even this video, I'm recording using my phone. I've not upgraded to any camera or any perfect gadget because I've realized, sometimes you don't need the perfect equipment. You grow from what you have. And on this channel, I have 800 plus videos that I shot through a phone, just through a phone. Imagine that. I had no perfect lighting, no microphone, no expensive setup. At first, it felt small, but over time, I realized something powerful. Your phone can build visibility because when you're starting, that's all you need. You just need visibility. And let's be honest, not all of us have the money to buy all these fancy equipments, or we have the money to build and start something from a very high level. All you have is a phone, a smartphone for that matter. Visibility can become opportunity. You can share your skills, teach what you know, build a community, and slowly that turns into income. And that's what we are looking for in this 2026 and in this new age. Just something small to add to your pocket, or even big. You start small and you grow. From my previous video, I showed you 5 businesses that you can start with just 1,000 Kenyan shillings. And in today, I'm showing you how those businesses that you started, you can grow from just your phone. So if you have that skill that you're doing, if you started that one of those businesses that I shared with you on my previous video, then you know you need to market using that phone. Business number 2 is drop shipping. You all know from this video, from this channel, and I've shared so many of my drop shipping videos. You all know how drop shipping is powerful. So business number 2 is drop shipping, and not just drop shipping. Today, I'll narrow it down to drop shipping of clothes and shoes. Yes, this is something I wish more people understood earlier. You don't always need to own stock to start a business. You can use your phone to find clothes or shoes from suppliers, post them on WhatsApp, Instagram, or TikTok, take orders, then source the item after a customer pays. How easy can that get? That means you're not spending money blindly. You're working with demand. I've seen many people quietly building income this way. Honestly, if I was to start again, this is something I will take seriously because fashion sells every single day and new fashion comes in every single day. If you're in Nairobi, you know Kamkunji, you know Isili, you know, what is it called? You know Toy Market, you know Gikomba. You just need photos of those clothes, those shoes, and then you post them on your socials, and then you sell them, do a markup, and then that's how you make your profit. Business number 3, which is selling digital products. Yes, this one changed how I see business because you create something once and sell it multiple times. Let me just give you a story. When I was starting business, I had one cake that was really selling, which is the red velvet cake. And when I was posting, everybody loved. There was these bakers groups on Facebook where I was sharing the cakes that I made, even the undecorated ones, and how I baked, how I before decorating. And when I shared, everybody was asking me, please share your red velvet recipe, share your red velvet recipe. And then there's an idea that came to me. I went to Canva, I did a research, and then I made one recipe, which is the red velvet recipe. And I just packaged it nicely and I start selling to people. Now like an ebook, like it was just a very small, like an electronic, which I can send somebody on WhatsApp. And I was just selling it for 250 Kenyan shillings. Imagine that. Because you're selling this recipe, bakers were using it to sell cakes, and because you're creating something once, and then as I told you, you're creating something once. So I created that recipe once. Even today, when there are people who go to that post or the cake, when I post and they are telling me share the recipe, and then I tell them I'm selling the recipe at 250 Kenyan shillings. That's easy money. Recipe that you made one digital product that you made one, and then you'll keep reselling it even over time, and then you sell it again and again and again. Things like, as I told you, recipe books. So the examples are recipe books, baking guides, meal plans, simple PDFs. That skill that you have, trust you me, there's somebody who wants to learn it on a digital product. You can make that using Canva or these free apps that we have nowadays. Even on InShot, you can make that digital product and sell it every single time that somebody wants that skill that you have. And the best part, everything can be done from your phone. No inventory, no physical movement, just value. Imagine that. Business number 4 is social media management. Many small businesses are online and they don't know how to show up consistently. That's why you come in. Somebody who's selling something online, because most businesses are online and they don't know how to manage their pages. Either they are busy or they don't even know how to do it, because it's a digital world and everybody wants to put their business out there. So just go learn it on YouTube. Yes, the University of YouTube is totally free. Learn it and then start advertising what you can do, which is social media management. You can manage people's pages. Even those small businesses, trust you me, they will give you business. If you understand posting content, replying to messages, and managing pages, that's all you need. That is a skill, and you can offer it using just your phone. What feels normal to you is valuable to somebody else. Imagine that. So let's go and do this social media management. Let's start that business just from your phone. Number 5, which feel very small, is short form content and reposting strategy. Yes, if I was starting again today, I will take this very seriously. Short videos, yes, because attention is everything, and attention is shifting to creating simple videos. People's concentration and span is very short nowadays because people are just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. So create simple videos either on TikTok or here on YouTube Reels. Share ideas, teach something small, tell stories, and grow quickly. You've seen how people are growing and blowing up on TikTok just because they're sharing something very small, a short video that blows up. Share a skill, share something on those short form content creating, and then you will grow. If it's just a skill, if it's something that you're passionate about, there are people who are sharing about finances, there are people who are sharing something about, like me, my baking business, and then small by small people will start buying into those ideas, and then that's how you grow. Make sure you teach something on those short form and grow quickly, even from your phone. This is one of the fastest ways right now to build something from nothing. Yes, you heard me right. I think the biggest lie many of us believe is this: I'll start when I have more money, more equipment, more time. But sometimes all you really have is your phone, and maybe that's enough to begin. So I want to ask you, if you had to choose just one of these, which one will you start today? And if you want, I can make a part 2. Online businesses you can start with zero capital. Yes, again I said this is another one. It's the same, but the other one, this one is for the phone, this one is with zero capital. You don't need even a shilling. So comment down below and let me know if you want me to make another video, like a follow-up of this with one for zero capital. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment which business you'd start today if you are starting all over again, or which one inspired you the more. Make sure you share this video with somebody else who you know it might be helpful to them to start today, just from the comfort of their home. There are people right now who wants to work from their home. There are people who wants to just work from their phone. They don't want to open physical shops, because let's be honest, not all of us have this money. So make sure you share widely, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Bye bye until the next video.